reflection. Did you know that there are some presents so big that nobody notices them? They are so huge that they are hard to see. They are so hard to see that the only way to know that they are there is to go clear back to the beginning. Or maybe a little before the beginning. In the beginning there was, in the beginning there was nothing. There was nothing except God. On the first day, God gave us the gift of light. So now there's not just darkness, but there is light and dark. I don't mean light like in this room, or the light you can turn on and off. I don't mean the light of the sun, moon, and stars. I mean light, all light, what is present in light that makes it light. God gave us the gift of light that all light comes from. When God saw the gift of light, God said, "It is good." And that was the end of the first day. On the second day, God gave us the gift of water. I don't mean just the water in a glass or the water in your bathtub, not even the water in the ocean or the water that comes from the sky. I mean water, all water, what is present in water that all the rest of the water comes from. This is the firmament. It divides the waters from above and the waters below. When God saw the waters, God said, "It is good." And that was the end of the second day. On the third day, God gave us the gift of dry land. God divided the water and the dry land and gave us the gift of the green and growing things. I mean all the land and all the green growing things. And when God saw the dry land and the green and growing things, God said, "It is good." And that was the end of the third day. On the fourth day, God gave us the gift of the great lights, the great light that rules the day and the great light that rules the night. God gave us a way to count our days. Here is the great light that rules the day, the sun, and here are the lights that rule the night, the moon and the stars. When God saw the day and night, our way to keep time, God said, "It is good." And that was the end of the fourth day. On the fifth day, God gave us the gift of all the creatures that swim in the sea and fly in the air. Not just the birds, but all the creatures that fly and all the creatures that swim in the water. All of them. When God saw all the creatures that fly and swim, God said, "It is good." And that was the end of the fifth day. On the sixth day, God gave us the gift of all the creatures that walk upon the earth, the creatures that walk on two legs, like you and me, and all the creatures that walk with many legs. When God saw the creatures that walk on two legs and the creatures that walk on many legs, God said, "It is good." And that was the end of the sixth day. On the seventh day, God rested. And God gave us the gift of a day of rest, a day to remember the great gifts of all the other days. There's nothing here because people go to different places to remember the great gifts. It might be your room, your backyard by a tree. Here at church, it might be by in a mountain or by the ocean. I don't know where your special place is. Only you know that. What I do know is that this day is so special that sometimes the Christian people mark it with a cross. The Jewish people mark it with a Star of David. And the people of Islam, they mark it with the Star and Crescent. Now I wonder,